nice markers here, the drain Maestro. Another culvert. This culvert we're in, known as Nice and Steady, is actually the last section of the Car Brook. That's where it comes in just there. Give you a bit more shot of that in a minute. So, a bit of what this drain is. It was constructed from 1950 to 1970. It's just about 2 miles long. It didn't used to be, but they've just keep building and building and building and building over time. Anyway, got a long journey, but just show you where it comes in now. Right, as well with me, just for safety, I've got a gas meter.
Why is that? Because there's a few sewers that join this, isn't there?
A few sewers that join us. So, well, in times of flood. At the moment it's not, because it's not raining, luckily. If it were raining we'd know. But yeah, just for safety, you don't know what gases is down here. And you don't know what the oxygen is like either. So, just for safety, we've got a gas meter. Anyway, let's crack on down here, we've got a long way to go. Looks like there's something interesting coming up. Okay. I do wonder what this is actually.
Now of course, I had to take a quick look up, so here's a bit of footage of what exactly is up there.
You can't see it, but there's a bit of daylight up there. Just goes around the corner, probably a little chamber there, but we won't be crawling up this. So yeah, a mystery waterfall joining us. We've got a stoop, so this bit is a little bit featureless, so I'll get back to you when we see something quite interesting.
Brutalist, did you say?
Featureless.
Oh, featureless,
Yeah.
like a brutalist.
Now,
Oh,
it is brutalist, yeah. Quite brutalist, Sheffield, but this section pretty boring. So I'll get back to you when we see something interesting.
So as I said at the start of the video, this drain is just about 2 miles long. Now that's not exactly accurate, it's probably a bit more than 2 miles. But a lot of these sections is just concrete and brick. There are quite a few interesting features, so I'll show you that along the way. However, for the moment, just enjoy some time-lapse footage.
Okay, so something you'll notice quite a lot in here. This surface water leaking in from the sides of the pipes. You can hear from my voice, I'm quite tired out already, but got a long way to go. Martin's there. He's having a great fun time. But let's carry on. You can see it more clearly there. There's quite a bit of water coming in. I wonder why. Like we have had, well, quite a bit of rain this past week, so it's probably the surface water is still draining. There's another one just there as well. Okay. Here's something else quite interesting. We have a split. Now, the reason for this is when the brook gets high enough, it can't contain the water, so sometimes they have to split it into two pipes so it can contain all the water. Why they do this, I'm not sure, but there are older sections, so they've built a second pipe next to the older sections so it can contain more water. Okay, keep going. Okay. Oh, my back. Right. So, There's an even split in the pipes, both same diameter. We're going to take the left one as that one. It's a bit deep.
Has it gone worse that?
Worse? Don't think so. Right. Okay, let's see how this is. Fucking hell. Ow. There's Martin.
I hate this bit. There's no easy way through it.
Luckily this is only a short section, very short, so... As you can see, there's a lot of rocks in it. I don't know how they've got here. I think there's a little bit of a dip in the RCP, so it's sort of gathered all these rocks. Anyway, we've still got a lot to go, but yeah, let's keep going. That's the even split again.
Now, that section was quite hard. Luckily it was only a short section. It was probably about 3 foot high at most. So, it's a good job that didn't go on far. And I thought it did at first, but luckily it only goes on for a little bit. And he managed to do it very well.
Let's see Martin come out. He's turned into a drain rat like me.
Just about to hop down and get the shot. Can you get it?
Here's another chamber. Well, very interesting. Look at all this growth.
Is this the one? It's another one, yeah. There's more interesting than this, isn't there?
Yeah. But
or we could just shove that there a minute.
luckily, the hard part's finished. So, another chamber. So we've already gone 500 meters. Fucking hell. And we've got another probably about 2 kilometers to go. But anyway, someone scraped something on that. It says, I don't know. Right, we've got another interesting chamber here.
Interesting.
Very interesting. Look at all that. Yeah, so that is iron oxidizing bacteria. That's why it's so orange. So there must have been some sort of little confluence, but they've bricked it up for whatever reason. Probably just using it now. But quite a bit of surface water joining us in here. Anyway. Right. We can stand up now. Right, let me tell you a bit about this section here. This pipe. So, if you remember, we saw a split and we had to climb up to see it. This is where it comes out. Now you may be thinking, it's come out on the wrong side. It's because they actually pass over each other, believe it or not. We're not going to have a look up there, as it's pretty pointless. It's nice brickwork, but not nice back work. So, right, let's carry on.
Now this here is actually a picture of that chamber being constructed. This was built 1972. This is under Greenland Road and Shepcote Lane under a junction. As you can see, there was no supervision, there was no hard hats or high-vis. You just went in and did your job. You know, back then, jobs like this were very dangerous. But anyway, let's carry on with the explore.
Right.
Torch down. That's it.
We've got something here to have a look at. Let's have a peek up. Let's have a look, shall we? Take it steady. I'm on my knees here. Up.
Is there a ladder at the end?
Yeah, it's a manhole chamber.
Yeah?
Got a big penstock valve.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I can see it. Let me just zoom in.
So, my guess is this is a CSO. If you don't know what a CSO is, I'll explain it to you. It's a combined sewer overflow. So in times of flood, the sewers have a relief system. It'll go into the river or brook or whatever. Usually they're underground, you have a few that aren't. But yeah. Okay. Look at that. A little bit of a confluence here. I don't know what that could be. Doesn't look like much interesting. He's getting ready for photo shoot. But okay. So we've just we're coming through quite a boring section. There's nothing worth of recording in this bit. Anyway.
Now at this point in the explore, our backs were achy, our legs were achy, and we were getting a little bored. Now we've got something interesting coming up now. We have another split, and yes, we do have to go down the overflow pipe as the main flow is again too low, and I don't feel like breaking my back today. There may be something interesting down there, but we won't get to see it today.
Okay, so here's another split where it splits into two. Looking down that one, we're not going to go down that one does not look fun. Cars come over. We're going to go down the overflow pipe. Stooping again.
Can you get a picture of me?
Yeah. As I was saying, stooping again. Down the outfall overflow pipe we go. Right. So you can hear a bit of a rush of water ahead. That's a shower. And you'll see what I mean when we see it.
Now, what exactly is all this water coming in? Now, I'm going to have to push the boat out a little bit as a guess. However, I believe as under this section we are actually under the Tinsley to Sheffield Canal. I believe this is actually canal overflow, and it's used as a regulator for the level of the canal, as you can just open it and close it with a valve. We had to dodge this. It was not very easy. Getting around it, Martin did get a little bit wet, and you'll get to see that very soon. However, I dodged it like a boss, as I've done this many times. The flow was actually a bit faster than normal, so it was easier to dodge than usual. Sometimes I have actually got quite soaked from going past this. However, anyway, let's carry on with the video. So as you saw there, Martin took a little bit of a shower, but oh well, it can't be helped. Anyway, I'm going to talk about that chain, as you can see, covered in rags. Now these are actually used as a safety feature, so if anyone gets washed down, the chain will catch them and they can climb out of the chamber from there to safety. But obviously, if the river level's too high, you'll just flow straight over it. So, yeah.
We dodged past the sour quite well, so onwards we go. Okay, we can rest us back a bit now. We're now in this quite big chamber. Here's the Car Brook joining back with us. Still in that same brick, but yeah, Martin's gone along. So we're about to see something very interesting. I'll get back to you when we see it. We'll go through this concrete bit now. It's quite low down. This is a huge penstock valve. Now, about the penstock valve, this is where the Car Brook originally used to run. However, you can see it's been diverted to go a completely different direction.
Now I did notice that the penstock was actually slightly open, so I stuck my camera and my torch under and tried to get a best shot as I could. Now I'm about to show you some pictures of where the old outfall is. These aren't my pictures, by the way. Now if you were to follow the old outfall all the way as far as you could, you would eventually reach this. Now when I poked my torch under, I did actually manage to get quite a good image, and I'll show you it now. As you can see, it basically takes the same turn, and it's also very small RCP. Now I'm going to show you a photo of showing up that small RCP. So if you were to look up that 2-foot RCP, you can see there's something blocking the way. So my guess is that is the penstock valve. Now here's a photo I took in front of the old outfall. I didn't go up here, as soon as I stepped foot I could smell the methane coming out of the mud, so we did not go anywhere near inside here. Anyway, back on with the explore. Now I'm going to have a little guess of exactly what all this water is coming through. Now I believe this is actually a sump draining surface water from under the Car Brook retail park, as water is always flowing through here, and always this fast. Doesn't matter how much it's rained, it's always the same. However, I am just pushing my neck out a bit. I'm probably wrong. I do not have any idea. That is just a guess. Give me your ideas.
quite a long stretch, that, isn't it? Goes on for ages. Anyway, we're almost at the outfall now, not far. About 10-minute walk now.
What did you tell me?
5-minute walk, right.
I feel like I'm 7 million miles away from home.
I know. I mean, you almost are, aren't you? Anyway, so not that far to go now, luckily. Oh, daylight. Right. Coming. Yeah, just before. Yeah. Just coming up to daylight now. We've been down, believe it or not, we've been down here for almost 5 hours. Fucking hell. The water deepens a bit because we're literally going straight into the river. As you can see, the water's getting a little bit deep. Not a problem. Look at that. Daylight at last. Right, I'm afraid we'll have to say goodbye to the Car Brook.
But oh, how inviting saying goodbye was. I've never enjoyed fresh air so much in my entire life, and I've never enjoyed the sunshine so much in my entire life. After 5 continuous hours of being underground, I was officially sick of it, so we just wanted to get out. Anyway, I'll show you around whereabouts we come out.
I have never liked daylight more. Beautiful, beautiful day. It is a beautiful day. Just here is a fish ladder. So basically what that'd do is it basically causes a frictionless waterfall. So fish can go up and down. Here's a better shot of where it comes out. That's the bright side weir that we've come out at. Quite a strange place for an outfall, really.
After a long day underground, exploring the Car Brook, it's finally time to go home. To have a well-deserved shower and a long night's sleep. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'll put a link to Martin's videos in the description so you can go check those out as well. He'll be uploading one on this soon. Hope you'll enjoy the video. Please like, subscribe, comment any suggestions, any improvements on my videos that you want, anything. It's all appreciated. I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.